start the recording now. And could we start just that you give me a bit of a background information? So what is your current role? I think you are project manager, right? SAP project manager?
Yes, I am.
Maybe you can just give me a little bit of background, what you are doing, how long you are in your career.
Okay, so I've been in the SAP space for about 5 years now. And interestingly, I started as an end user. So I got a job in Santander Bank. I guess it's in Germany, right? Santander Bank, the Spanish bank.
Spanish, I think, yeah.
It's in the
Spain.
UK. When I was in the UK, I saw it there. So I worked there and they used SAP. So working in the operations, I was an end user, and that's how my interest in SAP started. Going back now, I got other roles where as a project manager, I had to implement SAP projects. So when I left that role, I became a full-fledged project manager managing various IT projects. And then I had a role, oh Joy, do you want to manage this SAP rollouts? That's how I got into the project space, managing SAP implementation projects. So when you do that, you find out you're working with consultants, you're working with SAP analysts, you're working with SAP developers, you're working with SAP PMO, those in the PMO project management, and you're working with SAP super users, end users. It's a whole SAP ecosystem. And it was an interesting ride, and that's why I'm in that space.
Yeah, that sounds very exciting. how you talk about it. So did you already consider being a consultant yourself?
Yes, I considered it, and I had some training. So I contacted SAP Germany last year to be a full-fledged FICO consultant. They didn't respond whether, oh, go online, oh, we have I think it's because of the coronavirus. I was actually going to take a course and travel to Germany and learn. I was ready to pay, but I didn't get the right response. Oh, the schools are all closed. I'm like, okay. So I looked online, I saw the programs, I wasn't interested. Then I registered in Michael Management. I don't know if you know Michael Management. It's one of these courses online. I was paying about $2,000. Expensive. I didn't get the value, so I stopped after a year. I thought, where would I get the knowledge? So I just on my own talked to people in India, people that I've worked with. I'm sorry. I just
no problem.
That the first call I got this morning.
Sure. I know it's early.
So that's how I've been in the space.
That's really interesting. And do you use also social media, for example, LinkedIn or other social media channels to learn about what you're interested in, for example, about this training and to inform yourself?
Oh, yes. I use a lot. YouTube is the leading provider of knowledge, and sometimes LinkedIn, but most of the time it's Google search and YouTube.
Okay, okay. Are you happy with what you find there?
I am, but there's too much information that's not useful. Sometimes it takes you so much time to get to the right information you're looking for.
Yeah, I can relate to that. Okay. And okay, so I would like to start and show you something. So I will share my screen. And this is, it is not totally ready, but it is a prototype to just get your feedback on it. So, and I will just ask more questions. So when you just, do you see that carousel? So let's say this post, so it's a slide with a post. Okay. So this is about creating the interest from people in, let's say, the SAP consultancy topic. So when you just watch that, what do you think if you would now scroll through your feed on LinkedIn and that just crosses your feed? How would you react? What are your thoughts to that?
When I see this, the first thing I can, I'm just trying to give very positive feedback, but also very realistic.
Also critical. Please,
Yeah.
please be open. So you
The
cannot
first thing I
hurt
say,
me.
okay, is that it might be best if misconception is one word in a line.
Mhm.
Because I love the fact that I see a girl like confused, that's a good one. And I see someone trying to teach her, that's a good one. I
Mhm.
wish we could also get the face of a guy, so both sexes. So you can
Mhm.
appeal
Mhm.
to the ladies and the guys. But that's
Mhm.
aside. The first thing I
Mhm.
say is common misconceptions. Initially, I was like, what's misconceptions? So if the misconceptions is one line or one word,
Mhm.
that might help. Does
Mhm.
it make sense? It
Yeah,
might be a
for
good thing
sure,
to do
for
that.
sure.
And
Mhm.
then I like the dark background, so it could catch me. And then maybe you have a little tagline under,
Mhm.
something under.
What would you expect under?
You see, I like the way you say, I need tons of experience to become an SAP consultant. So,
Mhm.
so I'm trying to I'm not trying to critique you, but I think it's
Yeah,
an.
yeah, it's totally fine. It's just
Okay.
a prototype, so there will be also corrections on that,
Okay.
on the type.
So
Yeah, yeah, sure.
I need tons of experience. So maybe we'll have some highlight on the SAP consulting, like what's the biggest misconception about SAP consulting? You
Mhm.
know, oh, you wouldn't have a job forever, or there's competition, or you need to be very experienced to consult in the SAP configurations. So many things like that.
Mhm.
Maybe a tagline could come on that. But I like that I need tons of experience. The only thing is people might not read that.
Mhm.
So
So they might. So if, for example, you would read in big letters
yeah.
like the 5 common misconceptions, instead of that, you would read, "I need tons of experience to become a SAP consultant."
No, people might not. They might not see that line. They might not see
Yeah.
that. They
Okay.
might. The
Okay. Got
first thing
it.
you see is 5 common misconceptions of SAP consultant. That's what
Mhm.
stares at you in the
Yeah.
face.
Okay. So that's very valuable what you tell me. So we will consider that and put it into in the feedback, and let's say then use it for changing changes. In general, when you just read such a post, how likely it is that you want to find out more? You just click on it and you do
I will,
more.
because of my interest, I will click on it
Okay.
because I
Okay.
have an interest.
Okay. So let's just consider. So assume you will click on it. So this is a carousel. So you have the possibility to click just through the slides.
Okay.
So the first slide would be this one.
Okay.
And then this one. So just these two fit together. So just your thoughts on that.
Interesting. That's very good knowledge for me.
Mm-hmm.
Very good knowledge for me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Good knowledge. I like this slide. I like this slide.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so then you would continue clicking. So it's just more a high level information, but then the next misconception would be this one, goodbye work-life balance, and then no, it's not. So
Okay. Okay. Okay, cool. Good information. For this is good information.
mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, and then I have a next one, but not the solution for it. So it's just, like I told you, a prototype. So there is much more information behind that. Just consider there will be like 5 of these 2 slides. So the misconception and then the solution, 5 of these, and then the end slide will be this one.
So how many minutes is this video you want me to watch?
Oh, sorry, this is not a video. It's just a screenshot from, it's not a video. It's just a slide. So you have these slides in the feed. You can just click on each slide and you get, the next slide. It's called a carousel. So you just have these, let's say, slides with a little bit of information. And just this would be the last page. So you see these 4 people. They are real. They are real people, but it's not a video. It's just a screenshot which I captured from a video. That's why this sign is there.
That's fine. Can we get them to say 1 or 2 of them to say something like a 1 line or 2 line? Like, oh, I had 1 year of experience as a business analyst. Now I'm an SAP consultant, and you put the name under. Oh, I thought I would need to have tons of experience, or that I would need to be those little things.
Yeah. I got you. Yeah, it's a great
caption.
Great idea. It might be relevant for another post, so we will make several posts. For this format, we cannot integrate a video, but we can integrate a video, let's say, as a next post. So that's totally fine. But it's good to know that that would be valuable for you. So that's all I would like to find out. What is what is value for you in your situation? So what kind of information?
Sure. This is where I would love to click. If there's a link here, I will click on it to find out more. But typically, I love 3-minute reads. Anything less than 3 minutes, perfect.
Okay. So think about, there would be, why is that? Okay, now it's better. Think of a PDF. You could click on it to download it, or you can also comment in the post, to get the PDF, this one. What would you do? Well, you just said you would like to get more information. So if you think about these 5 steps, would you consider then to contact them, or to, like either, so I give you 3 examples.
Yes.
You get the call to action. Please comment on this post to get the PDF, or you DM someone where you have the link, or you click on a page where you put your email address in to get the PDF. Which one would be the let's say the most convenient for you?
To get the PDF, I might prefer to get it immediately. So if I DM someone, I don't know how long they'll respond. I wouldn't mind putting my email to get the PDF, or clicking a link to get a PDF, because I don't want emails hitting me every time. So if I put my email and you say, oh, we will not contact you for promotional offers, then I might put it in, so I don't get too much emails in my box. But if I just see a link and I download it, super perfect.
Okay, so that's great to know. Just think of this 5 steps to become a SAP consultant, the PDF. What would you expect? What would be a value for you here?
1 page showing me each step. 1 liner, each page showing me a step. 1 page, 1 step. 1 page, 1 step. And the 4th page I want to be able to contact a real human being, contact us for more information with a phone number, with an email address in that one of the pages. So it's not just reading information. I want to talk to someone by
Mm-hmm.
email, by phone. That will be value for me. Just the way I
Mm-hmm.
tried to reach SAP and it took them a while to get back to me, and then they finally directed me to SAP in the US. I'm like, oh my God.
Mm-hmm. Okay, got you. Got you. Okay. And these 5 steps, what would you think they could be? So what are things you consider, because you already did your research, so like I heard, so already a year ago. So what are things, what is, let's say, blocking you to become an SAP consultant?
Time. So
Mm-hmm.
devoting time to learn what I need to learn. Maybe weekends, I could devote weekends to learn.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but I've created my weekends now. Like today, I can learn anything I want to learn because I have the time on the weekends. I only work Monday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday is my personal consulting. The next thing is, what's the actual knowledge I need to learn? Because
Mm-hmm.
once the interest is there, are we sure people want to know? I want to know, will I be able to work with SAP consultancy for a long time? Is
Mm-hmm.
SAP going away or is it exploding? Is it a growth
Mm-hmm.
industry or is it declining? So I
Mm-hmm.
want to know stuff like that. So if you see, oh, SAP is growing, come on board quickly, and this is what you need to learn. These are the learning path to be. You can tell me there are different modules. You want to be a material management, sales and distribution. You want to be record to reports. So I like finance because of my training in banking. I will take arrow to arrow. So the module I take, if it's SD or if it's FICO, is based on my interest. So if you show me the different modules and say which one are you interested in, so you can have a learning path, that will be good value. Did I make
Mm-hmm.
sense at all?
Yeah, totally. Perfect. And so you talk about the learning stuff,
Learning path.
um, the learning path. So what is then, so if you learned everything, what is then the next step? So what is something that you need
So
to
the
do
next thing
next?
will be, how quickly can I get the training, and then how quickly can I apply it in a job?
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry.
No problem.
I'm sorry. I just
It's
woke
really
up.
early. I'm sorry that I wake you up
Yes,
so
yes.
so early.
So I slept late. So how quickly can I get the training and the certification, and how quickly will it be accepted in the
Mm-hmm.
job market so I can get a
Mm-hmm.
job with that training? That's what I'll be
Mm-hmm.
thinking about.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. Great. Something else?
Um, in what way? What exactly are you looking for? What
Mm-hmm.
questions do you need me answering?
Um, okay, so when we talk about these 5 steps, they should be a value for whoever is reading that. So it should be a general value. It shouldn't be only specifically for, let's say, what the company is looking for. For sure, they are looking for people, but it should be a value for also if you don't consider to hire with them, you should get value from it. So that's what I wanted to know here, but you perfectly explained it. Um, Maybe I have another question to you're doing project management right now. What kind of pain point you have in your current job so that you consider just learning more and becoming a consultant?
Lots of times it's always in the discovery phase, the workshops where they're trying to understand the business processes. Because you really have to understand the business for you to implement SAP. Because SAP is this is how we want to do the process. Lots of process improvements. And the pain is people very reluctant to change.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
currently, I'm a change manager. I work in change management as an assistant vice president in an investment bank, and you see, the change is hard. And SAP comes with its own rules to change. This is SAP says, the management says this is how we want to do the business, and they take SAP as a tool to effect that change. So it's always at the learning stages where you have to do the design workshops, the reviews, process mapping, to understand the flows of each business process, sales and distribution, what happens, procurement, what happens, record to report, what happens, manufacturing, what happens, plant maintenance, what happens. You see, that end-to-end gap is what is the pain, because people know what they do every day, they know their jobs, but if you ask them, can you tell me or write down what you do and show me, they're lost.
Mm-hmm.
That's the pain. That's a very
Mm-hmm.
pain.
Mm-hmm. And so becoming a SAP consultant, what do you think? So what can go or what will be better for you, or how you can maybe create more impact or more value for this process?
I think. Can you ask the question again, please?
So you talked about the pain point of this gap. So because I wanted to know what is your pain point. Maybe you just talked in general about the pain point of the process or of the whole thing. I just wanted to know your pain point. What you think will be better or will improve becoming a consultant?
If I get the right learning path and I know exactly what I need to learn and I learn them, I have the certification, I have the knowledge, I'll be a consultant. Nothing is stopping me.
Mm-hmm.
I just
Yeah. And what do you expect? So when you envision your job as you working as a consultant, what do you feel? What will be better?
I see myself working in like ExxonMobil or Shell as a top SAP consultant, managing the infrastructure. IS is infrastructure specific. So there's IS for oil and gas, infrastructure specific for media. So IS oil and gas, IS media. So I see myself as an IS oil and gas expert, managing the SAP implementation for ExxonMobil, big energy firm, multinational. That's where I see myself.
Great.
I work in a
Wonderful.
multinational now, so it's my dream. I want to come to Europe. I really want to work in Europe again. I used to live in the UK. So I want to get a job that takes me to work as a multinational expatriate in Europe, and I just wish for that day.
Okay. Interesting. Okay. So I think so for me, you see, it's very. I just showed you a small prototype, and it's really just a small thing. And what in the end of the whole thing, so where you see here, join the career exploration journey. So the whole thing is that they have an academy internally to train people who already have SAP knowledge, are not a consultant, to become a consultant. But it's kind of a 6-week program. I have no I don't know exactly what they are doing. I just know that you really work hands-on with their consultants in this program, and you get also a certificate in the end. So this is what we want to, how we want to attract people to bring them to this academy, to their own academy. That's what is my goal, just to get the information. And you already helped me a lot today. So yeah.
So would you invite me when they roll out to become a consultant?
For sure. So I can, I will give all the information, your information, your email, or I also need your email address. for the voucher.